Hello everybody, welcome back to Willow River, probably the last stream of Farm Sim 17 here on the channel. Hey DB, what's up Fabio and Nick, how y'all doing tonight? I'm just hauling some cream and milk over here to the ice cream factory on Willow River. Got DoughBoy and Darren in here with me. Both going to be working on the soybean field here shortly.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back to the stream.
Hey, Grin Finn.
We're here.
What's up, Raznik? This is a twin star, indeed. This is the logging edition that Raznik was talking about in the stream earlier, or the other day. Oh. There we go. Everyone likes lights. Right? Everybody likes lights. Hey Apache Gamer, what's up? The truck is yes. Refresh chat on a minute. All right, there we go. I have no idea. I don't remember. I've got a matching twin star flatbed, dump truck, and service truck. If K-Man did all four of those, then yep, that's where it came from. Yeah, the service truck does repair. Big old service truck, pretty cool. Dump truck has got a dump bed on it. Moving the fifth wheel. Oh. What's the F1 menu supposed to show me? With the lights on. X. I was wondering how I lifted that axle up. Not seeing anything special with all the lights. Well, we're going to have the big dud soon after launch. We're going to have the Case 1455 XL as a mod. They talked about having the IT runner as a mod. I think there will be some mods early on. Unless you're just talking about modder mods. We're gonna work the soybean field, and if we get that done, we're gonna work the cornfields. Then we're gonna be done. Darren's working on feeding the cows.
I like that truck.
Go.
What you guys want me to do? Is somebody gonna come up and help me start with this, or you got something else you need me to do first?
Darren's feeding the cows. I got a load of milk I'm gonna haul over to the ice cream factory, then I'll be over to help.
soon as I get this mix wagon filled up, I'll be able to.
Alright, I'll start going around then.
Because I think after you finish that filled up, we got fast forward time, so we gotta have stuff ready for the animal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the corn won't be ready till late autumn. Still not got it in the ground. It is fun being able to play and chat with the map author, map creator, map editor. I always get confused. What do you call someone that edits a map as opposed to, you know, creates one from scratch? Or do you even differentiate? Is there any reason even to differentiate the two? It's a heck of a lot of effort both ways. If you don't mind, DB, you can just put a link in there to it.
Not wizards because they figure it out better than most of us.
Check these sugar beets out. There's a way cool sugar beet animation over here at the ice cream place.
Yeah, that came from, I guess, FS UK, and I just incorporated it with the book. At some point in time, I keep doing this, I'm going to start a sentence without saying yeah.
Oh, that's just what you think. That's just your thing. It's not as annoying as folks that end everything with "you know." That can get pretty annoying, you know? Hey James, what's up? You're up all for early.
I'll buy that for $1 bid.
Let's swing by here real quick. Show you the other versions. Let's leave this in here now. Here's the dump truck. Same body. It's got a dump bed on it. Same lights. Got the dump bed, pretty cool. And then I think I got the service truck in here. Yeah, they're going to do the Big Bud as a mod in the mod hub. This is the service truck. We can pull up here. And where is it? What side is it? Somewhere around here. There it is. And customize, repair. And fuel. And of course, it's got the light action going. Alright. And then we've got a flatbed version, I think, up here by our sheep. There's the flatbed version. Now that doesn't have auto load on it. Alright. Let's go. I don't remember. I think they might all download individual, or is it one giant zip file? Alright, Raznik, go be an angel to somebody.
Tractor looks like a baby hooked up to that car.
It's a bit oversized. And the rear wheels are a little fantastic.
Well, in real life, the rear wheels are pretty big on those carts for ground compaction and whatnot, though, too. Like I said, even to see them in real life, they look big, but tractor just looks...
Hey, Odd Ranch, what's up? Well, I don't know if I'm going to know much of what I'm talking about either for a while. Here he comes. Hey, Venkat, what's up? Hey, sorry about the other night. I think Rob was just a little overeager.
Anybody catch Mark's Contractor Series today, or you got when it went live?
I saw a DoughBoy was harvesting something with him.
Yeah, we were doing wheat.
Is streaming potatoes tonight. He had a video earlier.
Tried to convince me to come in, and I'm like, yeah, potatoes isn't really my thing.
He's just finished his spring.
I don't know if I thought I may have. Did I mute that? I hope I didn't cough in everybody's ears.
And hello, everybody.
Hello, Kiwi.
How is everyone? How is everyone?
Oh, still kicking, just not near as high.
One big, full-shaped field. Yeah, it's good. Not much we can do if the it's not there anymore.
It's gonna take a long time to harvest that field.
Then we got 2 hours.
sorry, I see you got all excited about the taste IH harvester. Right.
Yeah, we've now got lots of options. We don't have to use John Deere equipment.
If you're smart, you will.
Hell no! I'm gonna use the ideal. I'm pretty sure it's possible. I'm excited for 19 more than I was about 17. This is program.
I was just telling the viewers in my stream to head on over to my Discord and put a vote up there. 3 different options of how they want to see me start playing 19. So if anybody's watching over on Farmer Klein's channel and you happen to be a viewer of mine as well, make sure you hit my Discord up and put your vote.
Whereabouts the vote? What group?
In my Discord under FS17 General.
Are you talking about the view circle there? Where then it goes into the distance.
Farmer Klein's got a vote in his.
Goes into the
general about the map.
The distance crop.
I told him to play the European one.
I know I'm full in here with the full of Americans, but I do not like the American map.
No, you can have whatever opinion you want.
I just think the European map this time around looks more enjoyable.
Well, we'll see. We're going to experience them all. And the vote in my channel is more for what map the multiplayer, the semi-open multiplayer is going to be. So, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the American map. But I don't know if
that fouled my whole reasoning for choosing the European one.
I'm gonna do real start from scratch mode, where scratch means 0.
Right.
Not scratch with 500,000 in my back pocket.
That's one of my choices. I mean, I put the vote up because I figured everybody and their brother's going to be playing all different ways. So I have one is start with absolutely nothing and build from scratch. The other one is to start with the equipment that we want, but no farm, no animals, no nothing, and start as a contractor and just go around the map until we have enough money to add on to our farm. And then the other one is to start with as much money as we choose and just play the game. Get whatever we want, when we want it, and just play. So I gave the 3 options out there, and we'll see what they say. I'll play either one of them.
I know it's a loan, but still, you start with money. And if it's like 17, the interest is like fractions of a penny on the dollar. It's like overnight you owe $300 in interest. Yeah, Rob, I'm hoping that the circle is just.
My hardest part.
I'm hoping it's really not that small.
Seasons. You know, be harvesting and plowing at the same time, and just back-to-back stuff like that. It's going to be difficult for me.
Yeah, starting next week we'll be streaming 19 instead of 17. Still plan to continue on the 17 Emerald Coast series for some time period. Just it won't come out as frequent. Tonight, no. This is a private multiplayer hosted off of my PC. But we will have an open multiplayer for members of my Discord next week. Once game servers gets the 19 servers up and running. So I saw that game servers has 19 servers now you can pre-order. Won't actually configure them up until next week.
Yeah, I'm wondering we will not whether or not they will be ready as soon as the game drops or the following day. Because with it launching early everywhere, like on Steam and through Giants, I'm wondering whether or not when they'll be actually ready for people to play. Have you ordered yours yet, Klein?
I ordered the multiplayer server, yeah. I don't know when it'll be available. Sometime. I mean, it's got to, quote, officially launch, and then they got to go around and build them all. So it's not going to be like right away. It'll be 5 or 6 hours, like 12 hours, like be a day later. I don't know. No big deal. We always got locally hosted multiplayer. Till then. Oh, Vincat, when I'm done with this, I'm going to bed. It's going to be close to midnight my time. So they've got shaking PTO covers and rotating knuckles. See on some equipment.
Do you understand that comment that Fabio put in, Klein?
I think. Are you asking if I think there's more mods that they're going to put in the mod hub for 17? Probably not. I know the Voltra that is over at FSUK was originally submitted to the mod hub. It didn't show up with the latest, the latest dump last week. So I just assumed that it was rejected due to some issue, which I don't know about because that Voltra is a nice tractor. But I think they pretty much closed out the mod hub for 17 myself. Now I do know when 17 came out, there for some period of time there was a 17 and 15 mod hub, because when I was looking for mods early, I saw that there was basically 2 mod hubs, one for 15 and one for 17. I remember that. So they're going to maintain the mod hub probably for a while for 17, but I doubt they're going to add anything else to it.
Cruise control there. That's why we were playing that game.
At least your cruise control works. That's the other reason why I can't wait for 19 to come out, because I'm going to start from scratch and remapping it. I'm also curious to see just how many controllers Giants in-game will support, if it's still just the normal 2, or if they've up.
Going back to Fabio's comment, I don't think Giants will release any more 17 mods because I think they'll be getting ready for 19 to drop on Monday night or Monday
Hey, Huntmaster.
because by rights this time on Monday, United States time, it would drop for about 2 hours if you buy through Giants, and I think Steam as well. I think Steam's got the night launch as well. So because I think it drops mid-afternoon for me, and I'm in New Zealand, and it's nearly 4 o'clock. So I could be wrong again, but I don't think Giants will release any more 17 module updates to mod.
It would be nice if Alien Gems map could get fixed. That'd be nice for sure, especially for console folks. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. I don't think they will. Definitely don't have any insider knowledge. I have no insider knowledge. What's up, Huntmaster? This field is chewing it up pretty quick.
Do you think they need to release any more 17 drop?
Well, there's some, folks playing Alien Gems map. Apparently, it's an issue with the sheep spawning, not spawning right. So he uploaded a fix, and of course, it's just sitting there. Folks that trying to play sheep on the map, it's not working until the update. The update's never coming. It'd be nice if they would update things that they'd already released that had issues. At least. That just seems like the right thing to do, is to update something that's already out there.
Yeah, but would you rather 95% completed fixed 19, or would you rather have maps being fixes uploaded that takes away time from the 19 launch? Like, it's quite possible they could do it after 19 drops on Monday night US time, but in saying that, this is stuff that Giants should have tested and not rushed stuff out. Like, I know there was a lot of people wanting Alien Gems map to play on, but this is what happens when you rush things to get them out.
It was sitting in pending testing for a month and a half from early September. So if
you ask me, I don't think Giants should just throw away 17 either, because there's going to be a lot of patrons and customers that don't have the money or aren't going to get 19, at least not right away. And I think, as far as maybe not, over bombard the network with new mods, but I don't think it's fair to them to completely stop it, or like you said, stop the updates either. I think the updates should keep coming too.
Exactly, Rob. I agree with your point. There is only a small team of curators that. So, and I don't, from what I've heard, I don't think they get paid for testing the mods. Like, it's all well and good for releasing mods to the community, but if it's not 100% on launch, it should be sent back to the sent back to the person that uploaded it to Giants to say these are the issues, these is what needs fixing, and not rush mods out. That's one thing that annoys me with Giants, is they rush half-baked mods out. And I kind of laughed at myself when Liffertan on one of the streams this week said the mods that go onto the go onto the console mod hub are 100% the cream of the crop. But as Fabio said, there's a problem with, or FK said that there was a problem with World. That should have been tested by A, a test team with the map developer, and B, tested again at Giants. They shouldn't release stuff that is half-baked just to keep the console guys happy. Like, I know from what I've heard, like, Giants' market is the console market, but they shouldn't rush stuff out. Like, I agree with you, they should not drop 17 completely until the market has picked that up. But the thing that's going to hold 19 back is they still haven't released the Giants editor or any of the documentation to the community to start working on their mods. So I kind of agree with you. Whoever said they don't drop 17 mods, I kind of agree. But as soon as we get our hands on the GA, the documentation, then we will start, like, there will have to be a date set in stone where we are saying to people that we're not accepting any more mods from this date forward. And get 19, and get started 19 mods starting testing.
Well, how did they handle 15 when they went to 17? How long did they keep mods going?
I don't know because I wasn't around when 15 first came out. I only came in at 17. But what I'm saying is, I agree with you, I don't think they should drop 17. But there will have to come a point in time where from this date forward, we are no longer supporting 17 mods or testing any new mods for 17. It's like Microsoft with testing or supporting, say, XP or Vista or any Microsoft product. And we're not whining yet, Jay. We're having a conversation. We're not
Are you
whining.
making a turn, or are you backing up at this corner?
Darn.
But modders would have known when 19 got announced on a specific date back at Farms at E3 that they should have tried and, like, people that want the fix, and I keep saying they should test better, and then if there's issues with a specific thing, they should get that fixed before they upload it, so it should have got sent back from Giants to Alien Jump and say this is what needs fixing, and then we'll retest it straight away. As soon as we see it in our queue, because the other thing that people have been complaining about is Shamrock Valley not coming to consoles.
Yep. And at this point, I'll never get it. But we've been. The problem with Giants testing has been the problem with Giants testing for the entire of 17. And that they don't tell the modder what's wrong. They just say, you've got problems with view distances. Then, done. Then you get to go back and figure out, well, I don't know, what is my problem with view distances? Or they basically say, well, if you want more feedback, then you need to come into our Discord and then you can communicate directly with the QA team. And it's like, well, why should I have to go and chat directly with them in Discord? Why can't you just flat out tell me here what's going on? I don't think they're not rushing things out. They're just not testing things fully. I mean, they've said before, I've heard people say that they've said before, that their testing procedure for a map is to basically do like 30 minutes of gameplay and to do a couple other things. Well, you can't test a map's functionality in 30 minutes. You can't do a tenth of what you can do on the map in 30 minutes. Hey, more farmer.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. Do you think modders should have a team of close friends that can test and know what they're looking for? And B, do you think Giants should release mod checklists to say this is what we test against when it comes to us? This is what we need.
There should be a list. This is what we test when you submit a map. This is what we test when you submit a tractor. There should be lists so people can work against that list. They have a known target. Yes, it would be perfect if map makers and modders would test their stuff, and I assume most probably do test their stuff, but with things as complex as maps, there's test all you want. Things are still gonna find their way, through that somehow somebody didn't do something, and therefore minor bug shows up. Just how you deal with that. Just deal with it by saying problem, or like in Rubber Burner's case when he submitted Crawford, it got passed eventually, fairly problem free. I think he got kicked back 1 or 2 times, and then he found a couple little issues and he changed a couple of those little issues, and then it got kicked back for something completely unrelated to what he changed that basically passed first time. So it's like, what? You didn't have a problem with this the first time I submitted the map, and now you're kicking it back because of this other issue. And in the end, he basically had to completely redo his scenograph and change the files all around because they decided all of a sudden that they wanted all the images to be in the images folder and not scattered around. Did they provide any documentation upon submission that, hey, we were changing our requirements? No. Get to reject everybody and then say, oh, by the way, we changed the rules.
Yeah. More farmer, are you saying 3 days from when it's landed in Giants' hands, or 3 days from when that map goes onto the list?
I think he's implying that it should take 3 days of gameplay to test a map.
Yeah, I'm confused. There's been 3 real days of Giants sitting down at TST.
The other kicker is, though, why should Giants have to spend so much darn time testing a map? I mean, if you're going to mod and be a mod and create a map, why wouldn't you have your own test team in place? You know, Rubber Burner, before he even submitted his, it went out to, like, I had it, 3 other people had it that were playing it, and then it went out to Delta Bravo, put on his server, and I can't even tell you how many players were in it and just played the crap out of it till they broke it. You know, and I know Bullet Bill, he's got a test team that tests his maps. I mean, why should it be Giants that has to spend so much time testing a modder's map that they want to upload to Giants? I think they should have it tested already, and Giants should just have to make sure that it's compatible and laid out the way they want it.
I agree with that.
And then people start bitching against Giants for saying, for like there are certain modders, I'm not going to mention any names because there are certain modders that get their mods passed within the first probably 2 times trying to get their mod on console. And from what I've heard of that particular modder, their map is actually broken.
Well, yeah, a lot of that boils down to those to how many mods they've already released. I've seen that happen too often. But I agree with you. I mean, it shouldn't. They should still have to be tested and make sure they work. But that's where I'm coming down to. I don't think it's Giant's responsibility to test the mod. I think the modder should have a test team that does it because he's the one that made. I mean, I realize there's certain things that we can't test for. But as far as gameplay and whether or not functionality-wise, that's on the modder. I think they should have a test team and it should be tested that way. It shouldn't get kicked back for that kind of reason. I think the only thing Giant should have to look at is layout, file type, and to make sure that it's going to work on console. If you're, a PC player, don't have a console to test it on, if you know what I'm saying.
But could we have, for 19, could we have a thing that you submit to Giants and this console is only for PC? We want this map only on PC. Or we only want this map on console. Or we want this on both. Because if you don't want your mod on console, you should be allowed to have that option saying we do not want this mod on console.
Well, you do have that option. It's called put it out on FSUK or PCSG or something like that. Giants will never. I don't think I will ever see Giants have that option in because Giants is a console and PC company. So I don't think Giants will ever change that part of it. But you do have that option. I mean, if you don't want it released to the console, you've got all these other websites and trustworthy ones at that you can release it on.
Yeah, but my concern is with those reputable sites, how good are the test teams that actually test? How good are the testers on those sites? Because I've seen some shoddy stuff from those reputable sites.
Well, I mean,
most of those sites don't test anything. Let's take it, but PCSG, FSUK, those sites do test stuff. They're testing teams. Now they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Ideally, these sites that test stuff would have a formalized testing procedure with checklists that you go through, and everything gets tested in the same procedure in the same order. But it's not always the case because UK holds themselves up as premier of testing. They have a mod contest, and the map that comes back with a perfect score, I go and do a map video on, and I discover that the slurry trigger is buried halfway under the map, completely different location. That took me 5 minutes to find out. We need to get corn headers. Then I got to fast forward time. So in 5 minutes into my video, I discovered that the slurry trigger is gone. Yet through all of their testing, they flagged it as perfect.
Corn headers behind the pigs.
So nothing's perfect. Maps are complex, and I'm pretty confident that if you upload something to the mod hub, you can pick if you want it to go to console. Sure, you have an option if you.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with DoughBoy. I don't think it should matter how many mods you
That's a good one, Rob.
To say mod hub or FSUK, it should go through the same testing procedure. Another thing that I kind of wonder when it comes to testing, you might get it passed by one QA guy and it might be tested by another different QA guy on the second time round when you do an update to that map. So what I think Drive need to implement, and I hope they do for 19, is a proper testing procedure. So it doesn't matter who tests your stuff, you are held to the same standard.
Yeah, that's what comes down to formal checklists. So, did you check this? Did you check that? What's the setting for this? The acceptable range, etc. It's bad enough the beta section of the mod hub, which makes everyone think that the mods there are half-baked and aren't done. But in reality, all the beta section really was mods from new authors that weren't, you know, quote-unquote known for producing quality stuff. But after you've produced, you know, like 3 error-free mods that got released to beta, then anything else you released got magically released in the main mod hub. There were countless players that were sitting there saying, I've been waiting for this mod to come out of beta, and it's never come out of beta, and it's like, because it's done. It's not technically a beta mod, it's a mod from a new author. That's it.
Well, Giants has their guidelines, and then when it goes to console, there's so many variables that they have to look at that they can't support on the console side of it. So something made for PC, like the scripts, like I've heard people saying, well, there's too many scripts, they can't go on console, and whoever does the policing of the console say, what will they allow and what won't they allow?
Yeah. And yeah, so that's where I hope they do a better job for the IT, where they actually test the mods to a checklist, and that checklist is made public. And I agree with DoughBoy when he said it shouldn't come down to the Giants to test. That they should just have to go, say, through the checklists. And another thing I'm wondering is, do you think we should have to, as testers of a particular map group or a map maker, should we have to submit that to the main guy to submit to Giants and say, this is what we've done test-wise, when it's ready to go up to Giants? Like, I'm not saying the first test for a map, I'm talking about when we're just about to launch it to Giants. Maybe we should have to say, this is what we've tested, these are the things that everything got tick boxes, send that into Giants, or the map author does that, and then if it comes back, then they have to tell us what failed on the map. Instead of saying to us, or to the modders is, this is what failed, but I'm not going to give you any help to solve what the problem actually is.
Hey, let's sell some soybeans to that Old Ridge mission. It's not a bad... I would say trust nobody as to what they actually say they do, because you can't trust anybody to actually be honest. If someone submitted a report and saying, this is what we tested, it's like, okay, it's fine. And you go test yourself. Very, very few people were ever actually on it.
Well, like we know a lot of modders that like do maps or vehicles, whatever it is.
There it is.
You know, I've heard them say themselves like, "Oh, I've made this map and I've done this, but then they've played it or tested something out and then it's gone awry on them, or they'll miss a little thing that'll just botch the whole thing, and then they're kind of scratching their head, okay, where did I go wrong, or what did I miss? You know."
Oh, Rob, are you asking about the?
And that's where it comes down to.
You asking about the one I just talked?
To help the modding community, and I kind of agree. You should have to join their Discord for help.
You got Kiwi there talking, and then we had Silver Dragon. Hey, Gunslinger. I don't know where I got that harvester, quite frankly. It's been quite a long time. Can you say something real quick? Silver Dragon. Rob's just curious. I think it's you talking. He's curious.
Okay, what Rob you said?
Hey, pal, cat. What's up? DoughBoy, you want to haul? Oh, dear.
You let DoughBoy and the Peterbilt. I'll jump in the green.
All this soybeans since we had a great demand already. On bridge mission.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just moving the harvester up a while. I'll be down. I'll grab it. I'll grab something then.
I like that truck set
Alright.
line.
Got about one more truckload. Which one? The one I'm in? Crazy lights or the Peterbilt?
Yeah,
That's
I like that. I like
Darren's.
that. The one you're in, yeah, that's a cool looking.
DB put a link in chat a while back. It's 4 different variants. There's this one, triaxle log truck, which is semi. There's flatbed, straight truck, dump truck. There's a big service truck. Oh, okay, well, sweet dreams on that.
Our insurance carrier may or may not be tacked with purchasing a light post.
It's pretty resilient. So I was watching somebody do a stream on 19, and there's only like 19 people that have it early. At any rate, they were weeding a grass
I wanna know
field.
how the Americans got it early. I thought they weren't supposed.
What do you mean Americans weren't supposed to get it early?
I thought it was only people across the pond that got the early access, and then other people were waiting. But I wasn't sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I misunderstood.
Kidding me? That was pulled through the whole time? Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that was a pull through. Was that not pull through sometime?
Yeah, when you first got it, but with these American trailers, I found that to be impossible.
I did the impossible. Just waiting on DoughBoy. Well, anybody that was a media partner got it. And there's a heck of a lot more media partners than I thought there were. But I was watching somebody do a stream real quick. I saw a little stream where somebody was weeding a grass field. And the grass bend over animation on that was so cool to see. They were using that new big wide blue weeder. 30 meters wide or something ridiculous. The whole width you could see the grass, you know, fold down, weeder go over it, and then it fold back up. It looked real cool.
Okay, what do we transport?
Soybeans. We're coming up here to the museum.
Yeah, the graphics engine is pretty wicked on it from what I've seen so far from those affiliate people and have the everything so far.
I don't know what the qualifications were, or basically if you basically just had to reach out to somebody and say, hey, I do YouTube videos.
Some of the people that got early access, I can't believe they got early access. I watched about 30 seconds of their stream and was like, oh, I can't watch anymore.
But what people need to realize is that it's not down to Giants who gets early access.
Whoa! Oh, that's not a turnaround.
Like, people don't understand that some of those people that are streaming 19 early aren't Giants partners. And that's where I think they should bring back the official review partner thing that they have for 17. And only give it to the Giants,
Well, no, I get it that they got it because of the amount of viewers they have on YouTube, but that's another question too that I don't understand how they have that many viewers when I don't know. I guess again, I'm not gonna mention names, and you know, obviously they're doing something right because they got way more than I do, but I can't. Like I said, I watched 30 seconds of it and had to turn it off.
Because if you've got good posting or a good career in your neighborhood, then I think you could get. But to be honest, I don't want it early. Like, I'm quite happy to watch the people that I enjoy watching.
As far as I know, Fabio, yeah, it's the full game. So, what did they do different with 19 than 17, as far as you know?
What do you mean?
Hang on, I got a question. You said you were watching people spray for weeds. You notice one thing, I didn't see any weeds in the field. Did you?
Yeah, I saw weeds in the field.
I was watching your Brad guy earlier today. He got a mission to do cotton, and when he went to the cotton field, it was all full of weeds.
Oh, alright, because I seen him run over and look at the grass or whatever, and he said, well, 100% weeds, and I was looking and looking, and I didn't see any flowers in it yet.
You were saying, Rob, that they did something different for 19 than they did for 17.
No, I saw in the Giants Discord that they didn't have to use the preview partner logo anymore. Which, if I can find, hold on, I'll see if I can find it. I'll send it over to you where I read it. No, and what I'm saying is public.
Apparently, the way they do lights are different. They don't have, I guess, coronas or whatever. They somehow the lights actually emit or something.
That takes the cake, though, boy. You insist on driving the combine down the road, but you bring the truck through the field.
Nobody was supposed to see that. I missed my turn.
All right, mid-autumn. Let's see. Oh, it's ready to harvest already. Or should we wait till late autumn so we get pretty?
Well, I don't know. Does it get any prettier? I see. Well, I see what you're seeing.
I don't know. Prettier foliage in late autumn?
No, not as far as I know. I mean, I don't know how to do that.
All right, let's hit it then.
We
Field
go
6.
from this to dead.
Field 6. Best field on the map.
Already here.
All right, well, don't harvest it all until I get there.
Can I harvest that DoughBoy before we can get there? That means you're on the outside and he'll have to be on the inside.
So then what did people do to get early access? Did they just say, hey, I want early access? How do they obtain it? Because someone was telling me that some dude that like had like some ridiculously low number of subscribers had early.
I don't know, but there's some annoying ones that got early access.
I know Landy Kid got it this year and RD Allen. Other than that, I don't know. I don't watch anybody else.
Diesel Designs, another YouTuber out of Pennsylvania, he's got early access. The Squad has early access. Square has early access. There's a bunch of other ones. I can't remember all of them.
So
Dagger Wind has got it.
Well, yeah, Simulate, those guys. I mean, they're the obvious ones, I guess you should say, but
Braddock 73 is another one that has it.
My God, you should see how their subs are just skyrocketing from.
oh yeah.
I mean, it got annoying to watch because you're sitting there trying to watch it and that crap just kept popping up on the screen.
Most have them right there, smack in the middle. I thought about it a little bit. Then I thought maybe I didn't really want early access because then I'd feel like I was selling myself. I have to do it. Play it the way.
Well, how I understand it, to how they're getting their keys and stuff, there's some kind of a affiliate type tester or whatever, and it's apparently it's a long process to get into it. They didn't really explain it, but that's how they get most of these early access things. Is they're saying, here, you've done our this, that, or the other for Giants, or in some manner that they get these test privileges or whatever. You know?
Interesting shade of ready to harvest corn. Kind of green.
Yeah, I think it's from No Creek or something.
going back to what you were saying, Klein, there are some people out there that work their asses off to get 19 or stuff. Like, I'm not going to mention any names, but there are people that have got 19 that have worked their butt off to get 19 or get early access. Like, there might be some people on YouTube that might have put it early through the postal system. Like, not everyone would have gone.
I do like this chopped straw color. A lot of the time it's white, a lot whiter. Like this kind of browner looking, tanner looking color.
So, Darren, are you looking at modding for 19?
Hang on a sec.
Are you running compaction on Mountain Creamery?
I'm not, no.
So who's looking forward to the multiplayer streams this weekend from Giant?
I don't know, I'll see if I can watch any. It's a weekend, I don't know if I'll have time.
Alright, what did you say, Kiwi?
I see, are you looking at coming to 19? Like mod 1?
Yeah, I plan on bringing this map over. By Wednesday, I should have Robinport as a mod on my desk so I can bring stuff over and see how it looks.
The only thing that I might think, the only thing I think you'll struggle on bringing this one forward, like this one over Willow River Farms for, is you've got this season stuff in it. So,
Yeah, I have everything on this map.
yeah, so that's where I think you'll come and start when it comes to this map coming to life. But I wish you luck at it, because it's a nice map, but it looks like it's going to be quite hard with seasons with the scripts.
Season stuff though is just textures and some XML, that's easier to strip out.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, the regular textures are there because if you don't play without seasons, the map still functions. Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows how different the scripting is going to be, if much.
Yeah.
Might be that they completely change some of the calls just to screw with people, or maybe lots of the calls are very similar and it's just going to be very minor changes to get lots of these scripts to function as they're expected.
Yeah.
Depends on how they're calling water, let's say, for the water troughs and everything. Water trough placeable mod probably won't work for placeable animal areas, but if you have your farm built out in newbie mode, then it could be there for newbie mode.
Yeah. I did like the color of the corn texture that's in the harvester.
Well, I've heard some they've been referring to it as a dynamic ground or whatever. I might be thinking of it a wrong way, but the dynamic ground is the engine's so different to what we're used to. I think that's what most modders are going to have to get accustomed to. And then with everything pretty much being placeable on the placeable format. I think that's how they have to look at it now for the modders, you know. So I have no clue how it works or how they do it, but that's what they have to look at.
Somebody's got company. I heard the door.
No, it's a doorbell from downstairs, and there's 20 other rooms in this building that I live in that I do networking for.
So the ground stuff is some terraforming related to when you put a placeable down. They've kind of changed how they do placeable stuff,
Yeah, I don't
so
like that.
it's not necessarily a big concrete pad anymore. Yeah, I think they're working on a patch to better it.
It makes a big hill.
Yeah, I think when they shut it off at one of the game conventions, it looked like it worked better because somebody put a shed down and it looked like it not only lowered the terrain in one place but raised it in another. But what it's looked like everywhere where someone's placed it this week, it looks like it basically raises everything up around it. You know, it takes the high point, maybe that's flat with the ground, and everything else is raised. And it's raised with a pretty abrupt, you know, slope. I think they need to tweak that a little bit.
Yeah, it needs some tweaking, but yeah, you're right, Klein, how it's kind of looking at terraforming the ground for under the structure. But
You gotta go up to the museum.
The catch is the buildings cost so much, basic cost, and then they're putting a terraforming charge in it, so in that respect it's like, okay, you have the landscapers come in and basically fix the ground for this building, you know, so it's putting that cost on it as well.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool.
So they've made the gameplay more realistic, I think, because of how it's kind of judging it now, and being that there's no more maintenance costs like we used to get for, you know, when you bought your vehicles. There's an actual maintenance you have to do on your vehicles now, where it's not coming from the store, and it does it at midnight. You know, here's your maintenance cost for the day. That's been abolished.
Yeah, I heard maintenance costs were asked.
Because now you have to do physical maintenance on the vehicles themselves now. But now your equipment's gonna look older or beat up after so many hours of road use or whatever, or however long you've got things now. And apparently the graphics engine is gonna have, okay, the game defender is gonna put a scratch on it kind of deal, you know, over a period. So if you scratch the paint, you better look up, boys.
I wonder if you go head on into traffic, if it's going to make a big dent and put your maintenance sky high right away.
No, it's more of a...
I was joking.
Yeah. Yeah, but you still have the, you know, when we run into the vehicles, the things stop dead, they still do that. I wish they would be, if we're going to hit something, you know, push it out of the way. It's not a brick wall, people, you know.
No idea, Gunslinger. You know that there are a fair number, it's a fair big population in Europe that follow the game. is a German company or a one of those European countries. It's not German. That is the company, you know, the game. Oh, I took the wrong turn.
It's a nice RV back there. I like that fifth wheel.
Wow, that reminds me of something I was going to talk about. So, in the store, there's a whole category called farmhouses. It's making me hope that in the real mod hub, there will be a category called farmhouses, that we can get all kinds of different modded farmhouses. If that's the case, really cool for a start from scratch, start with real zero money, that that your starter farmhouse could be like tent, or you know, a little pull behind pop-up camper. And you know, as you get a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger, you could have like a little couple room shack. Then as you got a little bit bigger, you can have, you know, a little house. Basically, you can keep expanding your farmhouse as you got more profitable.
Yeah,
I think you're dreaming, Farmer Klein.
that's been said numerous times, not by different people.
I think making those places will be easy, so you'll be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a house with a start trigger, right? Apparently, wherever you put the farmhouse is where your start point. Wonder where your career start point is. Put a farm.
I wonder what happens when you put more than one down. I wonder if it just goes off the first one you put down.
It might not let you put one down. You already have a farmhouse. I don't think I'm going to put down a sandcastle, though.
Yeah, but the way we're talking, you gotta buy a beach to do it.
You can't just put a sandcastle down in the middle of the field?
My understanding is you have to buy a beach.
Beach nut.
Well, it's classed as a decoration and it's replaceable, so it runs on what land you own to
Hey,
put it down.
did we beat you up here?
Yeah, because I drove around a circle.
This would be a perfect time with DoughBoy in charge, so we go get that SOB 2-row corn.
I'm going to go over here to the gallery. Sit up here on the bench and just watch. Demonstration of fine farming. Yeah, I think it is a German company. Although, I get confused sometimes when they say where their headquarters is. To think that it's some other country. You know if anybody comes around with snacks? Concession
Drink
stand.
a cold one for me.
One of these pedestrians offer us up Cracker Jacks and popcorn. Stadium dog.
I don't know. We supposed to give him a score here, you know. That looked like a pretty nice tight turn he did there in corner one.
Can't see that far away. I'm gonna have to wait till he comes turn.
Go, DoughBoy, go. He's really putting a cold to her. He's got it up to 6.1 mile an hour.
Where's Reef? Sleeping. Oh, this is just ridiculous fun.
See my mountain textures, that's about the 10th or 11th one I tried it. After that I thought, it don't look too bad, screw it, we'll keep.
Yeah, they don't look too bad. Zoomed way up here, the map looks really nice with all of the colors. Gunslinger asks if you're making Field of Dreams.
I tried for one elderly gentleman in the UK.
Oh, we gotta get back over here to the observation tower. There stands. See the action up close now.
Go, DoughBoy, go! Yay, DoughBoy! Oh my god, he missed a whole bunch right in front of us.
We just...
Funny cheerleading section.
We're complete a-holes, aren't we? We're going to be probably doing FS17 on Monday night. But to be quite honest, don't expect real farming. I don't expect we're going to be doing any real farming for a while. Plan is to do Mahindra retriever races. I really don't feel like doing horse races, so I think we're going to do Mahindra retriever races. Racing around the map, trying to find places. Be both map exploration and a heck of a lot of fun. In multiplayer. Whoever gets lost the least is going to win. We will be jumping the retriever for sure. Might be jumping for distance and see who wins. Anyone that watches the stream will know that our main goal is to have fun. I'm a little upset with the restate too. I wish it was not Thanksgiving week. I took the week
I'm
off.
looking forward to seeing what the issue is, Gunslinger. Type away.
I took the week off and then realized that my kids are out of school on Wednesday. And this was back when the game was going to release on Tuesday, and I was like, oh, I took the week off, and now I'm going to end up with basically half of a day to actually play without having to deal with work or anything. Because, of course, Thursday is Thanksgiving, which is going to be a travel holiday for most people. Hey, Torrell, 95, what's up? Well, apparently, it's a big thing to release games on Tuesday, I guess. On consoles. Grizzly Bear Sims, he's not going to be able to play it until the 25th, I think, due to the holiday.
Well, I'm glad you have work, but I'm sorry it's going to interfere with your gameplay.
A little bit to DoughBoy's point about 17 not necessarily being done for lots of people. I suspect a decent number of folks are probably, since it's coming out right at Thanksgiving, probably a lot of people have it as a Christmas wish item and not necessarily a buy it when it comes out item.
I'll get
Did you
back to
see
it.
what? Did you see what Robin? I mean, not Robin. Did you see what Rockout put out today?
Posted it on Facebook. Definitely not, because I don't do.
Ah, okay. Well, his map for 17 is no longer coming out for 17. It's coming out for 9. He posted it on Facebook earlier today.
Oh, you're talking about Rockout.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he just
I
misspoke.
see
earlier.
Rockout. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him for a while, but that's what I figured.
Yeah, hold on, I'll see if I can find the post again.
They've got the, let me pull up the minimum specs. I'm curious if my laptop will run it too. But I only run my
you see,
laptop
4
when
hours
I
ago,
am,
if it's 19 is on the way,
when I'm local, or when I'm
and
away.
I think my current map will be released for 19 FS17. I've been doing a lot of, I am doing a ton of work on Maya, and the
Oh, it's
project
not
has taken more time than I anticipated. I hope it'll be worth the wait, but we kind of all knew that that's where he was going with it. So, yeah.
Minimum requirements are too long for chat, so I'll just put a link
But
in.
at least we know he's still working on that for 19.
They don't have the minimum requirements there. It'll be worth the wait, James. It'll be worth the wait for everybody. I know, I think it looks pretty good. From what I'm seeing. I figured, DoughBoy, since you hadn't been able to play for so long, we just the last field. It's almost like an honor.
Yeah, you're putting this map away, man. Last time, I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the heck we can do for fun. I don't know anywhere to jump stuff.
There's not many maps out there that are like UMRV that jumping stuff is fun. UMRV just seemed to have it.
We can go sell a bunch of stuff and see how much money we end up with. I think I started with 4.5 million, 4.3 million.
Can we sell DoughBoy then?
No.
Be right back.
That's not allowed.
Oh, but it's bad.
You can't sell damaged goods. I'm sorry, DoughBoy, I couldn't resist on that one.
He's AFK anyway.
Oh, the tree is just hilarious. The dangly bits. So I am looking forward to maybe seeing all kinds of videos of people getting annihilated by trains that are driving around the map. Forget.
Yeah, Brad almost got nailed today.
Oh, it smells like chicken. Alright. Let's see here. We don't need a harvester. Don't need
Welcome back.
this.
Now, Silver Dragon, do you want to repeat what you said about DoughBoy?
Oh, I heard what he said.
That.
I'm innocent.
That.
So did Kay. Summerfling's always innocent.
Are we taking these to the shop and selling them off? What are we doing?
No, they'll just disappear.
Did you sell the auto load bale trailer already?
Oh, it's still here.
I may or may not be stuck.
Oh, just jump out.
Got it.
Oh, I was stuck you. Can definitely sell that. That. Per. Sell.
Well, you mind resetting that trailer back to the farm and get me a dolly?
It's at the shop. I remember. Alrighty, dolly is inbound. Hey, farmer. Oops, what's up? Stuff's just vanishing from the map. Where's it all going? Oh, we're gonna lose our shirt on these. Oh, you got the loud, cool tractor. Full pallets up here.
Oh, here I thought he was picking up the straw bales that were in the middle of the field.
I figured I'm going to go down and see if these alfalfa bales will sell first. I know it sells loose, but I got to do a quick test.
Oh, he's out of the harvester. I wish I could tell you where that Fendt harvester is. I'm thinking it's over at Mod Hoster. I know that's where he puts a lot of his stuff. Started with 50 of each animal.
FYI, if you stand where they all spawn, you can't move.
Yeah, I've gotten stuck before that way. Gonna help me haul grain, DoughBoy?
Don't matter.
Wheat, barley, flowers, and corn.
Wish these corn cribs were actual active, you know, actually worked.
Actually, we can script them up to raise and lower the corn animation.
Oops. Alright, you found it? Alright, we got a ton of rye.
How do you raise and lower the drop axle?
X.
Looks like either the bakery or the Old Ridge Mission's paying them up.
Rye?
Yeah.
Alright, we got Mirror Man Grain or the Monique Bakery.
I was saying that Gatua Monique Bakery is paying 31 and the Old Ridge Mission is paying 31 too.
Oh, you're looking at it in lead. I'd switched mine to bushels. I'm like, what? It was like 10 something. Oh, they got 2 grain bins, right? And then they got a grain bin extension. No, it looks pretty good. And I assume that you could probably put down more than 1 grain bin. Be a bit expensive, but you could you do that 1 grain bin per crop if you're willing to shell out the money. Going coming this way.
Like I dropped that grate in the ground so you don't have to hump it over.
What did you do?
What in the world?
Oh, you moved the 5th wheel. Bound it all up. Gonna have to slide that 5th wheel back. That was funny to watch from up here. They should be free.
I bet it was.
Big gaming bus fun. What's up? Good to hear. Just closing the map out, closing 17 out, selling stuff off, seeing how much money we lost. It's loading up. Let's see here. This. Trailer. Gone. They're gone.
Holy crap, they sold.
Water tanks. $200 each.
I can't tell. I can't see anything come in.
Let's go to Muirman Grain. Over where the old pig place used to be.
That ain't paying nothing. Oh wow, it came up.
You meant to say where the cows used to be.
What did I say?
Pigs.
Where the old place used to be.
I say cows, but yep, that's what I meant. Yep, James, thanks for that. They said we'll probably be on 19 on Monday, depending on when we all got it.
I wonder if tractors in real life have these pathetic horns.
Yeah, they do.
Pathetic what?
Horns.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
horns.
the Roadrunner horns.
Yeah, I'm excited for 19. Who knows what it's gonna have in store for us. You were really shocked that the bale sold.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they shouldn't have because they're. Well, I don't know. Maybe I put those in right.
Alright. DoughBoy's here. I mean, look at that. Goldcrest
For all
Valley
the
never
time
looked so
and effort I
good.
put in the alfalfa. You know I'm going to raise the price on those things.
That's a premium grass. That should sell for good money. Well, guys, I know you all have a choice in who you watch, and I appreciate you for choosing this channel. That is for sure. I think we're over 4,100 subs in a little more than a year and a half. Excited to see where we're going to go with 19. Plan is next Tuesday to have a couple map premieres hit the channel.
Anybody want Big Mac?
No,
I'll
but
take 4.
I'm a bit addicted to the crack nuggets.
Whoa! There's curbs in the way. There's not a proper drive-through.
Can't take a truck through the drive-through.
Watch me.
Those are
Car
gold
won't get out of my
ramps.
way.
Get it right, boy.
Now we'll have to go to Muirman Green or Old Ridge Mission.
Guess we go to Sheets.
I saw that too.
Yeah, and how they're running the difficulty levels right now, I think I'd either go medium or hard gameplay on it, as how we look at it today. But either the farm manager or the that one you said about their plane there, I'll use those two gameplays. I don't think I'll do the first one. That looks no thanks.
The way I see it, the first one is with PC we can always go in and edit our money, get rid of equipment. The way I see it is the first style of gameplay is like playing with a preset farm. I don't feel like setting up, placing my own stuff down, or I don't like the way stuff looks when you place it, so just use a preset. You can always edit the money you want to have or don't want to have, or lead out the starting vehicle equipment, put your own starting vehicle, so forth. Second mode is good if you want to build your own stuff, no matter what money you put in. The only difference between the second and third mode is the amount of money you have. So if in base game or in PC you just edit your money how you want in the XML, then there really is no difference, because you start from with no equipment or no land either way.
But you still can buy a preset farm though, can't you? Because you can still buy the property of, say, the cow farm or whatever, and then have the preset buildings. You don't have to build every farm out.
You have to build every farm out because there's no preset animals. It's all placeable. Your horses, your cows, your pigs, everything.
Right. So with the maps that they've shown, 2 starter maps, the newbie farmer mode, or let's just call it just like Farm Sim 17 with pre-built farm. You have a starting farm that has a silo, a farmhouse, a barn, a couple other accessory buildings that really don't do anything. That's it. And the land and some fields that farm is built on. No animal areas are there or anything like that. So if you want cows, you have to 1, buy the animal area, 2, buy the animals to go in it. The other mode, all those buildings are gone and you don't have any land, and you can buy land wherever you want. And you plop down you have to buy your farmhouse, you have to buy your silo, you have to buy your barn, equipment storage, equipment.
It's crap that
So I
all
have
those
to build
farms and
every
stuff,
farm.
you can't
That's
walk in them.
What's that?
I said I don't like all those barns where you can't even open the doors and go in.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. It's like, why would I buy all these buildings, objects?
Have we figured out, can we build roads yet or anything like that? Or are we just placing a bunch of buildings around and can't even build a road to get to it?
Yes.
Apparently the road part isn't built in yet. They're working on it. Apparently they're gonna bring in the roller mod. They're working on the road side of it, that you put down all the textures for building your own roads through giants, from what I understand.
Yeah, they talked about either placeable roads or some other answer. A patch, or I thought it'd be cool to have a road kit would just be a mod. You'd have placeable road parts you just put down.
Right, but I think it would be more beneficial if they do it through the roller. You know that background modified roller. If they put that as in the base game, I think that would be the better the better choice. You know.
I think that
Then
would
you
work
can-
the best.
Then you can go with the contours of the land itself instead of doing like preset road pieces, so to speak.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yep, they're working on enhancing the terraforming. Right now it's a little weird. Thought it worked better in the demo they showed at one of the gaming conventions.
Some of these things I keep hearing about 19 is making me not like it.
Oh, we'll get some decent maps, and then they got some cool vegetation we can actually plow up, so we can put that around the field so it'll look goofy. And the John Deere's, of course, they'll look good and actually work.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to construct every barn layout, every farm layout, especially not having to be able to put roads, because there's nothing I hate worse than a flat gray pad that you just put things around and, yeah, no, I don't like that at all.
Well, we'll just have to see how people that do maps do it. They might have maps that have preset farms that don't get cleared when play a different difficulty level. Nobody really knows how the map is set up such that when you pick a different difficulty level, it's cleared. Are there ways to set up farms that don't clear when you pick a different probably have some maps that'll just be converted over that won't have that function. They'll just have general placeable areas. I have other maps that kind of take advantage of it.
Oh, that's why I'm not doing this map, because it's too far gone for me to, you know, I might as well start over on a new map.
Well, I think that's because I think that's where the dynamic ground is going to come into play. Once the modders figure that out, you know, however it's going to work, it might be easier for them to say, okay, well, let's put some preset flat areas down for people's choice, you know, or maybe they can figure a way to do the ground that will be more forgiving for placing stuff down, you know. Being it's a totally new engine that they're playing with right now, so it's going to be trial and error for the first little while.
Of course, those things are also what could give 17 some more longevity. Some people.
Well, for some of the modders we know, they'll probably figure a way around a lot of the goofy portions of it, you know. So they may come up with a better solution, and then Giants can work off that, you know.
Oh no! What do we got?
So
Oh,
here's the basics. Figure it out.
what is this? 3 vehicles on a 2-lane road. Not good.
How we made it work.
We cleared. We're professionals.
Where are you going with the flowers?
on, taking them to the
To
livestock.
do a bakery.
How is everybody tonight?
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
there's
what's
a
up?
stranger I haven't heard in a while.
This is a cool tractor, but I don't think it's gonna make it up that hill to go up to the mushroom.
Oh, it's a Ultra. He'll do it. Finish power. Chad, I got my win.
Oh, Spectre showed up. How you doing, bud?
Oh.
Good, how's the dragon?
I'm better. I still have to do therapy and stuff, but I'm better.
Better. Cool.
Get snow.
I didn't start physical therapy yet either.
Yeah, how you doing, DoughBoy? I heard you had a little run in there.
A little? Yeah, I had quite a big run in. I'm alright. Ribs hurt quite a bit, but I don't know, every day gets a little bit.
We're just gonna have to bring him up, bring his collection up, so that he takes the sledgehammer into work from now on and say, "Get the hell out of my way, cows."
So you hit the hill. Stopped. You wreck?
No. You know, Doughboy, you know when they run with the bulls? At least now you know what the losers feel like.
Oh, you're fun.
We're going their corn.
Same place.
Be right back, guys.
Is that straw? Hey.
I'm just selling all the alfalfa.
I'm not going up to the mushroom place. I was thinking selling something different. Did you watch Brad do that mission on the cotton?
No.
Alright, because he took a mission and it had like 2 cotton harvesters and then a truck and a cotton trailer. I was curious if he actually used 2 cotton harvesters. They were saying that there was seemed like there was a pretty big penalty for hiring a helper mission. That it made it basically financially neutral.
Well, concerned he had to either buy them or lease the equipment to do it. No, I turned off that part for some reason. Cotton, it bores me to tears. It's like sugar cane.
I think there's wheat at the main silo. Put something else down here at this other storage.
What other storage?
Down here north of 11, there's a big grain bin. It's just additional storage. I think it's basically so that you could, let's say you take on a harvest mission, and then go off and do something else. I think I can take the whole load over. It's 1,000 bushels of rye. Wheat's empty. Everything is empty. Rye that we're emptying out. Where does that go?
Did you get it all?
Old Ridge Mission. Yep, got it all. Apparently you can do a hay contract that actually involves you having to mow, ted, windrow, bale, and haul bales. That better pay good with all those steps.
Everything's sold.
All right. Here, what do we got? Bunch of bales to get rid of that we're probably not going to get rid of. Well, as long as you get it before it releases, you can still get the pre-sale bonus. There's also contracts for like hauling milk and stuff. It's kind of interesting because of you don't really get paid much money for those.
Goodbye, truck.
All right, guys, it's been fun closing out 17 with you all. If you're available, we're going to have some very interesting racing on Monday night. We're going to play a little game where we race to various locations on the map. Kind of learn the map at the same time we try to have a heck of a lot of fun. So if you all are interested, same bat time, same bat channel, different game. What y'all think?
Look forward to it.
Sounds like fun. So where do we end up money-wise?
4 million. Still got some, I think still got some bail. Could technically sell. Still technically. No surprise, we lost a little money. We did. part of a year. Season. Alright guys, well again, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out and watching all the 17 fun. I'm still gonna be doing Emerald Coast videos on 17 for a while. But we're gonna start our 19 stuff up next Monday. Until next time, happy farming.